has come, YouTube. The time to let you know the truth. To let you know that, like your President of the United States, I am a time traveler from the year 2056. And I can prove it.
California, Miami,
Stinking aliens!
Kansas City, Kansas.
Yo everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I'm having a great day. Now, in about a few hours, I'm going to watch the NBA All-Star Game. I can't wait. I always look forward to that. But before I do that, I wanted to do this video. And I wanted to make this video, and it's going to be about two separate things. So let's talk about the Eagles stuff first. Right now, we're in a really slow time. It's February. We got a few weeks before free agency starts, before the new NFL season technically starts, and trades can be made and all that kind of stuff. So right now, it's really slow. I will have free agency preview, trade previews, draft previews, all that kind of stuff coming as we get closer to free agency. But right now, the thing that I think is most important for the Philadelphia Eagles is to get two guys under contract long term. And that is Nigel Bradham and Brandon Graham. Now, Nigel Bradham, to me, has to be re-signed. He must. He must be re-signed. We need him. We can't count on Jordan Hicks to stay healthy. He gets hurt a lot. As good of a player as he is, as much as I like Jordan Hicks, Nigel Bradham is a beast. A beast, okay? And I'm telling you, that Carolina game where he gave his body on fourth down when he was already hurt was just like, that was the most amazing thing. And ever since then, I think he's been fantastic. One of the best linebackers in the league. Nigel Bradham needs to be re-signed. The Eagles need him. We don't have a lot of linebackers. We don't have them. Like I said about Hicks, we can't always count on him. Kendricks isn't the greatest linebacker. He's okay. He does what he does good, he does good. What he doesn't do good, like pass coverage and stuff, he doesn't do good. Nigel Bradham, to me, is a complete linebacker that needs to be signed. This has to be the Eagles' #1 top priority. Get Nigel Bradham signed. Nigel Bradham needs a long-term deal. We need him. Yes, we are cap strapped. Yes, we got issues with the cap that we have to work out. But Nigel Bradham needs to be brought in and re-signed, and do not let him get to free agency. Do not let that clock hit 12 or whatever the time free agency starts and let him become a free agent. It's too risky. Get him signed now while it's downtime, while we can, and let's keep Nigel Bradham. Gotta keep Nigel Bradham. That's definite. That's my #1 priority to re-sign this offseason, Nigel Bradham. Now, the other guy I want to talk about is Brandon Graham. Now, Brandon Graham is a guy that I haven't always liked, especially early in his career. I didn't think he was worth it. But over the last few years, he's become one of the best defensive ends in football, the best all-around defensive ends. And I would say he's the best defensive end against the run. But he has earned his worth. He had the biggest play in Eagles defensive history in the Super Bowl. I think Brandon Graham deserves to get a contract extension, and I want him to get it. Now, I'm a little concerned about how this is going to happen or what the Eagles are really thinking. Remember, they got Vinny Curry, who's got an $11 million cap hit. Okay, and I don't think he's worth that contract. Nobody thinks he's worth that contract. And the problem is no other team thinks he's worth that contract. Who's going to trade for him and take on an $11 million cap hit? Nobody. It's not going to happen. Now, if the Eagles said, you know what, we're going to cut Vinny Curry right now before June 1st, they would get $6 million dead money hit and only $5 million in cap space. Okay, that's not enough cap space. So I don't think they're going to cut him before June 1st. If they cut Brandon Graham, let's say, that would save them $7 million and only be a $1 million cap hit. Now, do I think the Eagles are going to cut Brandon Graham? No, I do not. I think they're going to give him a contract extension. Here's what I think is going to happen, and here's what I would do. What I would do is I would work out a deal with Brandon Graham and say, we're going to work a deal, but you're not going to sign it until after June 1st. Because here's the thing. If Vinny Curry is cut after June 1st, He's a $2 million dead money hit, but he saves the Eagles $9 million in cap space. Then you got Brandon Graham's, I believe, $7 or $8 million in cap space. You give him a new contract, and you come out saving $8 or $9 million in cap space. Now, it's after free agency and all those kind of things. They'll have to take that into account. But that's one way that you could get an extension done with Brandon Graham that wouldn't kill your bank, wouldn't kill your cap, and all that kind of stuff. Work out the deal, wait till June 1st, and then after June 1st, cut Curry and then have Brandon Graham sign a deal he already agreed to. So that's what I would do if I was the Eagles, to save some cap space. I mean, they're going to do other things with other guys, but I think it's important that Brandon Graham and Nigel Bradham are signed to contract extensions. Doing it this way after June 1st with Vinny Curry and stuff would be one way to do it. Not the only way, but just one simple way that it could get done while getting rid of Vinny Curry's contract. So those two guys have to be signed. They have to be brought back, in my opinion. Now it's time to tell you what I was talking about at the beginning of this video. Time to tell you the truth. Time to come clean to YouTube. Now, the truth is, I am a time traveler from the year 2056. I have come back in time to study the city of Philadelphia franchises winning so many championships, unprecedented amount of championships, that they'll write books about it. They're going to make movies about it in my time. So I came back to document it, to research it, and to live it, because everybody in my time was really too young to have seen it and been through it.
This guy's a dingbat!
I know you're saying, what are you talking about? You're not a time traveler. Look, your president, the current president, he's a time traveler. What are you talking about? He's
what the hell?
Time. If you don't believe me, go look it up on YouTube. It's there. Donald Trump and his son Barron are time travelers. Go look it up. Now,
this pig farted
into the future and went to the past. I've only gone from the future to the past. So yes, I'm a time traveler. Now I've done this many times, and this is where I can provide proof.
Proof my ass.
It's simple. I have done it so many times that if I'm lying, this hat will have nothing in it. But if I'm telling the truth, I would have in the future come back and put something in this hat to prove to you guys that I'm a time traveler. Do you understand that? I don't understand.
No,
that's
dingbat!
how time travel works. So you've seen the hat on my head. Let's see if there's something in my hat. And if it is, and it says 500, Philly 500, then you know that I'm a time traveler for real.
This dingbat lost his mind. What has he got, a cookie?
What was left here? What is that?
What the hell
That
is
is
it?
proof I'm a time traveler. Now you all know. So I will answer a few of your questions.
How did you become a
First
dingbat?
question, what is the biggest thing that I've noticed in the year 2018? The biggest thing I've noticed is that your women are very handsome today's time. They're very handsome.
For a chick, you got a nice
What
set
kind
of
of things
balls.
do we have in the future? We have everything in the future. It's the future. Everything's great. Not your little slow, stupid phones and stuff like that. Yeah, the future is great. A lot of great things to do. The food's better. It's so much better. It doesn't take as long as cook. There's not so many chemicals and all that crap in it. You know, like if you want to paint your house, you can change the colors every day. You just push a button, and one day you have a color white house. Next day you have a blue house. You have a black house, a green house, whatever color house you want.
Sounds
Inside,
stupid.
outside, boom. Our TVs are just paint. You just paint the wall, then you put it on, and it's a TV screen. The screens are just painted on. They're painted on.
That's cool.
It's amazing. VR is crazy. I mean, the problem we have right now is there's not enough people in the world. We're running out of people because guys don't talk to girls and girls don't
Go talk to
guys 'cause they're all
girls!
stuck in VR. They're all in
Get
VR.
off the
They
computer!
don't know how to talk to real girls or real guys at all. It's a
Bunch
big
of
problem.
soy boys.
It's a big problem in our time, you know. So what else? What else?
Go out and mate.
What else? We're more free in our time. All the fighting and stuff has come and gone. Global warming turned out wasn't that big of a deal. It just meant more green trees and A lot of trees grew. We got a lot of trees in our time. And basically, you know, we're all chilling. We're cool. But it's very hard to play sports in our time because, see, people get these injections now. Like, if you want eagle's eye, you get an injection, and all of a sudden you got bird's eyes. Then if you want, like, wings, you can grow wings. It's like crazy stuff in the future.
What the hell are you talking
and the
about?
aliens came, and there was a big war, and we defeated them. You know what I mean? They were little green guys with big eyes, and we kicked the crap out of them. Double moonwalked their ass. It was crazy.
Step on them
I can't tell you
suckers.
too much more about the future. Not right now. They may come for me. So yes, my channel is primarily Philly sports and talk about Philly sports and those kind of things. But everybody who knows me knows I like to do other things too. I like to talk about other things too. I like to change things up. I like to do skits. I like to mix it up. I would love to interview a time traveler. A real life time traveler. It's one of my goals. I want to hear from them. I want to hear their story. I want to ask them questions. And I want to share the story and what they have to say to our world, to our fellow Eagle fans. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I'm not looking to prove them right or wrong. I just want to listen. I want to hear. So if you're out there, if you're a real time traveler, hit me up. You know, DM me on Twitter at YoPhilly500, or put something in my comment section, or send me a private message on YouTube. Reach out to me. I am dying to hear your story. I'm not looking to judge you. I'm not looking to try to trick you and to answer questions. I just want to hear what you have to say. I'm open-minded, and I know a lot of people are too, and I think during the slow season, during football and stuff, this would be pretty entertaining. So I hope that you'll reach out to me. I'm looking forward to it. My ears are open. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.